My name is Grace McGowen. I'm a fifth-year PhD candidate at Boston University in the American and New England Studies program. I did my summer internship at the Massachusetts Historical Society. The focus of my internship was bringing together sources and creating resources for K-12 educators that are based on the collection held here at the MHS. I specifically worked on a project that centered around the figure of Phyllis Wheatley Peters. I drew sources from the collection, I wrote activities that teachers may use in their classrooms, and I provided interpretive, analytical, and explanatory notes to aid teachers in teaching the story of Phyllis Wheatley Peters. Working with these resources at the MHS has been extremely valuable to me. Phyllis Wheatley Peters is the central figure of my first chapter of my dissertation, and it was so great to be able to bring my scholarship into this realm of public history, but also see the ways in which public history can inform scholarship. I was especially lucky to be able to interact with a lot of the material culture elements of Phyllis Wheatley Peters' life, including getting to spend some time looking at her writing desk, which is in the MHS collection. During the course of my internship, we also hosted a conference called Underrepresented Voices of the American Revolution. This was a 3-day conference, with the first 2 days being centered around scholarly presentations, and with the final day being particularly given over to a teacher workshop so that K-12 educators could come together with scholars and work together and collaborate to create resources that could be used in classrooms. Generally speaking, my internship experience has been great. I have really felt like part of a team here at MHS. I have especially enjoyed working with the education department. They have served as terrific mentors for me. They embody the kind of responsibility and outlook on public history that I think is so important and that I seek to emulate. In terms of my career goals have solidified during this experience at MHS. I am renewing my commitment to speaking to audiences with my research outside of academia, a spirit of collaboration that brings in general audiences as well as scholarly ones. In terms of skills during my internship, I have actually learned a lot about translating or communicating my ideas effectively to other audiences, which is something that I think is incredibly important for all kinds of academic writing as well as for writing outside the academy. And in addition, it has encouraged me to think about larger projects, including projects that may involve grant applications. I really did manage to achieve my goals during this internship. My goal was really to have at least one deliverable and to bring Phyllis Wheatley Peters' story to more people. My utmost goal was to make Phyllis Wheatley Peters someone that K-12 educators would be excited to teach. So I have completed my source set, and that will be released as part of the Education Department's portal sometime in the fall. In addition to this, the internship has really outstripped my wildest dreams for what it would be like. I got to participate in the conference. I got to meet lots of scholars who were thinking very critically about how to tell the story of the revolution in ways that perhaps it has not been told before. And in addition to this, I have laid the groundwork or generated some work that may lead to a larger Phyllis Wheatley Peters project being launched by the MHS over the coming years as we approach the 250th anniversary of the publication of her book, and also the 250th anniversary of the outbreak of the Revolutionary War. I have learned a lot about myself over the course of this internship. I have learned that I really like working in a team. There is something generative and exciting about having a team meeting once a week in which you can collaborate on ideas, get feedback, bring different levels of expertise in different areas to the same project. And this has really opened up vistas for the ways in which I want to incorporate much more collaboration on my work and in my career going forward. In general, I just had a fabulous time at MHS. I am so grateful for the experience, and I will definitely be keeping up with the professional networks and the friendships that I have made during the summer while interning here.